Hey, you're listening to No Limits, episode 34. Sam is gone AWOL, so it's just Bree and me today. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, hitting the intro now. Hope I don't mess it up. Bye. Did the intro end on time?
What does that mean? Like, did it
Did
go
the
too
intro
long or
not
too short?
did the intro not cut out for you?
No.
Okay, for me it ended early. This is a great laptop. I blame this on my
Okay.
laptop.
All right.
Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome once again. My name is Taylor. I'm joined by my co-host, the wonderful Brianna. Or I should say the fabulous Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? You're listening to
Yeah.
No Limits of PlayStation. I just said that. Oh my god. Remember, you can find the video version of this podcast over on youtube.com/save the game media every Tuesday. And while you're over there, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you'd rather listen to audio only, we are on all your favorite podcast services. We would love it if you would leave us a review. It helps us grow and we would love any feedback. If you want to support us and get early access to all Save the Game Media content, head over to patreon.com/save the game media and choose the tier that is right for you. Just like our current patrons did: Bucky Blue, Hopple, Alpaca Tom, Amon, Fabulous Brianna, Brianna's mom, Brianna's brother, Brianna's wife, Nikolai Knight, Cypher Primus, Brendan Myers, Marcus O'Neill, Lillian, Mimi J, The Snack Network, David Hotright, Dave Hart, and the Xbox Expansion Pass. So please go over to patreon.com, like I said earlier, to check us out. And you can also look at our YouTube at youtube.com/save the game media and interact with us on Discord. Link is in the show notes. A lot of stuff happened in the Discord. It's where we talk often. Yeah, so check us out there. Anyway, Bree.
If I talk often, that's like where we're always like we don't
Wait.
talk anywhere else.
Bree, is that your webcam mic? Sounds like your webcam mic.
I hope not. Hold
Look
on.
on Melon. See what mic selected. Audio input.
Yeah, so microphone, it says it's the wave 3 wavelength stream.
Oh, okay. Now it sounds fine.
Hmm.
2 episodes ago, I had my webcam mic on. Bree didn't catch it, so it's all her fault.
It's all my fault that Taylor
It's
didn't
all
check
her
his
fault that my
settings.
mic was incorrect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bree, how are you doing? What's up in not Japan?
Don't remind me. Send me back. Not much. Just like crazy busy.
I'm busy.
At work.
Mm.
Work is like it's the busy season. Because
Why is it busy? Because of taxes?
no, because so I work in like the wedding
Oh wait.
industry.
Oh wait. So is the most common time for weddings in the spring?
No, it's summer and fall. So people
Oh,
are
so you're
like
planning
buying
now.
dresses now and like
How much does an average wedding dress cost?
I don't know.
You
I
work
do
it.
bridesmaids dresses.
Same thing. All right. How much do those cost?
Anywhere from like 90 to like 140
Oh, that's
is
not
the
bad.
average. Yeah, we have some that are like pretty expensive, like 250, but you don't have to get those ones. Most of them are cheaper. So, yep, everybody's been planning their wedding for summer and fall. So, it's now busy season. So, we'll be busy until like October.
Your busy season is
Yeah.
November, December, January, February. 8 months out of the year is your busy season.
Yeah, it kind of ebbs and flows. I would say like now's like the truly busy season where we currently have like 3,000 tickets just like in the queue. Just waiting to be responded to, and people just keep
Yay.
contacting us. We have like a team of like 15 people, by the way. With like the overseas people, it's like maybe 20.
They give it.
So,
You get an OT.
we are offered OT. My supervisor told me this week, basically like if you're available, you can clock in whatever. You don't have to ask me. So,
But then then you still have to work OT. So,
Yeah.
oh, are you at least all remote, or you still have to go in the office at some point?
I had to go into the office 4 days this week because I had to do a training class. So that
Oh,
sucked. So yeah,
I have to
I
go in the
did
office
like
4 days a week.
training for 4 days, 5 days technically. I did training.
Oh,
And 4 of the 5 days were in office, and then moving forward, starting like literally this next week, like we're doing 2 days a week now instead of just 1. So
mm,
mhm.
I do 4 days. Yay.
That sucks. That like genuinely sucks.
Oh my. Uh, you know what? It's okay. Fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, I
It's
finished my
just
first week of work. So
yeah. How's your new job going?
so far so good. My team's really cool. My manager's really cool. The work itself, m- I have some concerns about that it will be fun.
Oh, is it like tedious or
Mm,
just
you
like
could say that. It's like a lot of review.
okay, so just like a lot of work.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like reviewing drawings.
Mm. So
Mm,
you're
mm,
like 5th graders send their drawings into you and you review them and you're like 3 out of 5. Terrible drawing. And then you
Basically,
send it back to the 5th grader.
that yeah, just that's basically how it works.
Yeah, I
Just
figured.
substitute the fifth grader for being someone with a professional job. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
And
just
I'm the
thought you were
other fifth
bullying
grader
kids all
down the
day.
hall. I'm the other fifth grader down the hall who's their peer review.
So do you also do drawings then or no?
I don't make drawings now, just review them.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
as far as I know, like my first week was all like trainings, and it's like, oh, please don't hurt people or harass people,
Yeah.
and
Don't do bad things.
like don't like, upload company files to the internet. Like
Mm,
it's really not common sense stuff at all. It's really no, I'm just kidding. It's all like enroll for benefits, blah blah blah, do this, get
mm,
a download this software, first week kind of stuff.
that sounds so exciting.
And I'm still not getting paid yet. I think according to the calendar, the next payday is that I'll actually be paid on is like 10 days from now.
Oh god,
And I'm kind of like, dude, make it sooner.
that sucks. Are you paid every other week or
Yeah, but like I'm paid every other week, but I think the first week I'm paid is technically basically 2.5 weeks after I started.
mm,
So
yeah, because pay periods are usually off of like
yeah. Or wait, no, 3.5 weeks. Yeah, that's why.
yeah, so my pay period is so I get paid on the last day of the month, whatever that day is, and then the 15th. And like the pay period ends like a week before we get paid ish. So
Yeah, that's how basically it works. This is really fun conversation, guys.
mhm.
Podcast listeners, I know it is.
This is like
But
riveting.
but besides fun work stuff, Bree, what have you been playing recently?
Nothing.
Oh
That's
my
not a fun
god.
answer either. I know, I know. I've been watching a little bit of anime, but
Ooh.
not that much. I have just genuinely been so busy to the point where I just like kind of like collapse after work.
Oh,
So
don't do that.
okay, I will consider your
How
thoughts.
many hours how many hours of sleep are you getting, Bree?
mm, my usual, like 6.
I had the impression it was like 3.
No, that's like when I like really can't sleep. So
Okay. I'm around
sometimes that
7-ish.
does
8.
happen. Like last night, I think I only slept like probably no, I think I got 6 last night, maybe 5. I don't know.
Anyway, it's fine.
Have you been playing anything?
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
I played a little bit of I hooked up my PS5 and switched to the TV for the first time, so that's cool.
Mm,
And I am playing my I played a little bit of Switch. a little bit of Smash, just kind of testing out the TV and how it works on the new setup.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's a cool TV. It's the TCL 6 series Google TV version for any listeners who like learning about tech specs and stuff like that. It has 120 hertz VRR. Wasn't that expensive. It's like a lot less than a LG C1 OLED or something.
Mm. I have a
Um, I,
Samsung.
okay, 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 fine. I booted up my PS5, but didn't play much because I still need to renew my PS Plus.
Mm.
But I'd rather not renew my PS Plus until I'm paid. But if I don't renew it until then, I lose out on the February monthly games, and I wanted to redeem Mafia Definitive Edition.
Isn't it too late already?
No, this Tuesday, March 8th is when. No,
7th.
March 7th is when the PS Plus games refresh for the next month. So
Mm.
if you do it up until sometime Monday or very early Tuesday morning, you would still be able to get the February monthly games. That's how they do it. It's the first Tuesday of every month for how PlayStation refreshes their monthly catalog.
Mm.
So, but I'm like, I could just drop $100 on PS Plus Extra and get a Mafia Definitive Edition in my library, or just
Have you
wait.
considered just doing the 1 month for this month and then doing the year next month? Because you can pay it monthly. You don't have to pay the 1 year.
Yes, but I don't like their monthly. The monthly thing is a little steep. It's like $15 or something.
Okay. But then you'd be able to get the game that you want.
Yeah, Bree, this is a good idea. I didn't think about it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll just get Mafia Definitive Edition like on a sale in a year.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sounds good. I did remember I did play a little bit of Wo Long, like the
Oh right. Oh, I wanted. Well, looks really
demo.
cool. I'm gonna play it, but I
I
should
would
be on
wait and
PC.
I would definitely try out the demo just to see if like you vibe with the
Oh
gameplay, but
right,
I
the
wouldn't.
demo's on PlayStation, right?
Yeah, you can play the demo on
All right, yeah,
PlayStation.
I'll download it today. Yeah.
Um, See if you vibe with it, but Ethan ended up like uninstalling it after he was like he like loved it and then he got super mad at it and then like uninstalled it because there was like a bug or something. So,
This is
I
funny.
don't know. I don't know.
I
Keep
think
an
this
eye out for
happened to
that.
Ethan on another game, One Piece or something, maybe.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyways, I played a little bit of that. I did technically beat Dead Space finally, but
Oh, how was that? Oh, I guess save for the review.
yeah, saving it for the review.
Okay, nice. I'm actually itching to get back into. It's been almost a year since I dropped it.
Dead Space?
No,
Oh, okay. I was like, it just came out.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. I
Where I
see
left
you
when I left
transferring to
off.
the first story. No, just go ahead. Go ahead and transition straight in. Go ahead.
Oh wait, that wasn't intentional.
Yeah, no, we're
But
just transitioning.
before I go into the story, where I left off is I was doing Dex Faith build, which the game doesn't. The game, given the from what I remember of the swath of weapons the game offers, the game would really like you to do Strength Faith. But I was doing Dex Faith, and I got a great scythe, and then a cooperator, dropped me another great scythe.
Oh, where you're
So
dual
I
wielding
could dual
them?
wield great scythes, I think. I
I
don't
mean,
know if
you
the name
can
is
dual
Great
wield
Scythe.
almost anything.
It is some version of a Faith Dex scaling scythe. Let me see that. Before that, I was wielding the Bloodhound Fang, which was a really fun weapon. But I have no idea what I was doing. I know I discovered an underground area. That's all I'll say. That was really cool. That's all I remember. I don't know what the hell I was doing in the game. Bree, do you think I can pick it back up after a year off and
Yes.
get back on the horse
Yes.
without restarting?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's what I think I'll do. It's going to be on that
Worst
TV.
case scenario, you
What are
just
you
like
using?
run out into one of the fields and like run around until you understand the controls again. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, and also like it gives you the arrow or whatever to show you where the quote unquote main stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can jump right back in. No problem.
All right. All right. Speaking of Elden Ring, the DLC has finally been confirmed. From Software has officially announced that Shadow of the Erd Tree is an upcoming DLC expansion for Elden Ring. They confirmed that the DLC is currently in development, but no release date has been announced for the time being. The news came in the form of tweets from the official Elden Ring and From Software Twitter accounts, with each tweet also featuring new key artwork for the expansion that shows what appears to be one or maybe two Erd trees, a field, and a character with long golden hair riding what appears to be Torrent. It's Nameless King, guys. It's back. They're back in Elden. I'm just kidding.
Back better than ever.
Yeah. All right. All right. Wait, isn't Torrent? Yeah, Torrent's the horse that you have as the player.
Yeah, the steed, like the whatever spectral steed. That's what it's called.
Right. You can. I remember you can summon it, and then you can jump on the big air thingies that make
Mm-hmm.
your horse jump up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. I'm very much looking forward to this DLC. I need to like catch up and like actually like get to the ending of Elden Ring and stuff. Um but yeah, I was listening to Vadividya just released a video. He's a YouTuber that does like all the lore stuff for like all Soulsborne games. And he released a video where he was talking about like what he thinks the image might be. So it was like highly speculatory, like, but it was super interesting. So definitely check that out. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Just like slightly concerned because I think Armored Core 6 has now been confirmed like around like they haven't confirmed a release date, but it seems like it's going to be like early fall, like maybe like September ish is what it seems like. And so if Armored Core 6 is coming out then, I don't know what happens to this. So
Right. We don't know if it comes out this year.
mm-hmm.
And FromSoft has a track record of usually releasing their DLC for their Souls games within
Within a
like
year, and we're already at the year.
yeah. Well, this is also. I mean, I'm going to sound corny, but this also was their biggest project. So it's not, and they're working hard in Armored Core 6. So it's not. Well, I guess on other Souls games DLCs, they were also working on newer Souls games at the time too. But given Elden Ring's scale, I can understand why it's taking longer.
Yeah, I definitely understand why the DLC is taking longer, but I'm really hopeful that it'll come out this year, not only for fantasy, but just because I want to play it. So,
Yeah, we have it on fantasy.
oh, I haven't
All right.
checked fantasy for a while to see if anybody picked anything else up. Hold
No,
on.
don't do that.
Did you secretly pick something up or something?
No.
Don't lie to me.
All right. All right, but what about Telltale Bree?
Nope, that's it. Okay. Telltale Games has announced that its long-awaited sequel, The Wolf Among Us, is being pushed out of 2023 in an effort to avoid crunch and team burnout, as well as accommodate a move from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. Quote, making games is difficult and they need time to be right, and it doesn't do any of us any good to ship something that's not ready, said Telltale Games CEO Jamie Audley. I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. He explains that, like many other studios, the reestablished Telltale Games has struggled with the challenges inherent to building a studio during the COVID-19 pandemic. After being resurrected by LCG Entertainment in 2019 following the shutdown of the original Telltale, they unveiled The Wolf Among Us 2 at the Game Awards following December. While at the time it made sense to announce early to help secure funding and support for the new initiative, Audley admits that had he known, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. Had he known then about other upcoming factors like the pandemic, he may not have made the same decision. Um, can you imagine like December 2019? You're like, we're announcing this new game, and then all of a sudden you're heading straight into a pandemic. Crazy.
Yeah, I did it. It's fine.
Yeah, you did it. You announced a game. That's crazy. Since then, The Wolf Among Us 2 has been proceeding well, but recently Telltale made the decision to switch from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. It's a move that Audley says happened because Unreal 5 has a number of interesting features that many on his team, specifically engineers and artists, feel are worth the effort. But he admits that redoing quite a bit of work that was already done in Unreal 4. That means redoing a bunch of work. With all that in mind, Audley said there would only have been two ways to meet the 2023 release window. One would have been to ship something unfinished, which is perhaps obviously off the table. Quote, if we put this game out and it's not ready, we're going to get torn to shreds. The expectations are pretty high, and we want time to meet those, and we want to make it proud of it and know that hey, this is the best game we could have made. Let the world say what they will once it's done, but at least we know in these times and these conditions, this is the best game we could make. The other option would be to crunch, a problem that reportedly plagued the original Telltale game before its shuttering. I'm assuming shutting. Anyways, I don't know. Audley is adamant that their version of Telltale simply won't do it. I've done crunch and I don't want to do it again, and it's not fair to ask. You can't plan a business around it. So, yeah, part of it is maintaining a healthy work culture. We don't want to burn out our good people. It's been incredibly difficult to recruit the last 2 years between COVID and labor markets and the growth in the games industry. So, certainly, burning people out or grinding them down is the wrong thing to do long term. It's not how you build a business. And as an industry, we're terrible about it. We burn out our people, we burn out our best people faster. And as an industry, if we're going to continue to grow, we have to stop it. We just have to stop doing it and make better choices. End quote. This is from Rebecca Valentine at IGN.
Did you just read the whole article verbatim?
Nope. Nope, I did not. I edited this heavily and took out several
Oh my
sections of the
god.
article.
That's insane, Bree. The amount of detail is nuts. Thank you. For a second, I'm like, did you just copy and paste the article because of how dense
Nope.
it is? No. It was all, it's nuts. Okay. So, yeah, Wolf Among Us 2 being pushed out of 2023 because they don't want to crunch.
I think
And
that's the best decision, genuinely.
yeah.
And I wish
I
that
mean,
more studios would make that decision. Like, hey, like,
yeah, but
I,
then their financials come down and they're like, oh, nope, need it this year or you don't get paid.
yeah, I mean, I get it, but like, also, like, dude,
I'm
it's
not
just
using it as
really frustrating
justification.
to
I'm just
me.
saying that's the
Like,
reality for a lot of it.
yeah, I know. It's just like the thing is that the people that are like funding this, they're not like people that are like super poor, right? The people funding this are like really rich people and they just want to see like a return on their investment kind of thing. But it's like just be human and allow other people to be human. But anyways, I'm glad that they have the opportunity to push it out of 2023 in order to avoid crunch and in order to um allow for the game. It sounds like the game will be better for it, because they're moving it to Unreal at 5, and yeah, lots of good things.
All right.
Any thoughts on that?
No, other than what we already covered, I mean, you really laid it out really well in the summary. Um, yeah, I guess I wasn't really looking forward or never have any experience with Telltale games or Wolf Among Us 2. Yes,
Mm,
I have not played The Walking Dead Telltale. I know a lot
I
of people are
haven't
going to
either.
take offense to that. But I don't really have an attachment to it other than I think didn't wait. Oh, we should have counterpicked this in fantasy.
Yeah, it's too late. We no, like I promise you, Sam and I were on top of it, and Amon had already dropped it. Like
Smart.
it was too fast. Like I was like, do we counterpick? Because like we saw that it was gonna get like delayed and pushed out. And we like talked about it for like maybe 5 minutes before Amon was like, oh yeah, we already dropped it. Like in like a separate chat, obviously. So
Damn. All right.
yeah.
All right. Fair enough. We go to story number 3. Forspoken developer Luminous Productions will be absorbed back into Square Enix to continue working on AAA games. On Twitter, Luminous Productions revealed that the change will go into effect at the beginning of May. Quote, beginning on May 1st, our talented team will join Square Enix to deliver new innovative gaming experiences to players across the globe. End quote. Luminous's statement reads, quote, between now and then, we remain entirely focused on Forspoken. We are currently working on the previously announced patch to address overall game performance. We will deliver an update soon in the DLC. And Tanta, we trust, is on track for release this summer. Thank you again for your patience and support. End quote. Square Enix also released a statement saying, in part, that, quote, the merger is part of the company's efforts to further bolster the competitive prowess of the group's development studios, and that Luminous Production Company is meanwhile equipped not only with AAA game development capabilities, but also technical expertise in areas such as game engine development. Combining the two entities will further enhance the group's ability to develop HD games. What? High definition video games?
I'm sure it doesn't mean high definition, but yeah.
It sounds like a translation error.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So rest in peace to Forspoken dev. They
I'm
like
glad they didn't lose their jobs though.
yeah, that's what I was thinking is like that's like kind of the silver lining is hopefully like not many I'm sure there will be some people that lose their job, but hopefully it's not many and they can kind of just fold them back into the mix of Square Enix and
Yeah, that's the hope,
all
right?
good.
When one project ends, you hope you can be reassigned to something else over a
Mhm.
lot of different industries. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I know Forspoken came out to mixed reception.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
yeah,
I
good.
lost Tom and Amon some points.
Remember when you wanted to pick it?
I was curious if it was going to be good, but
I was like, Bree,
then nobody touched it. And so I was like, all right, well. And then
right.
last second, Tom and Amon pick it up. I was like, and that was after some of the reviews were like already coming out and like, this isn't great. I was like, oh, you guys are crazy. So yeah, they're wild cards over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, like I'm really glad that like they're kind of getting folded into the mix, and it sounds like they have a lot of experience. A lot of these people were pulled straight from the Final Fantasy 15 team, so like they have like a lot of fantastic experience. So hopefully we'll see some more good stuff from them. I really feel like Forspoken could have been great. Like I feel like there were just some things that like just didn't make it like the magic system was really cool and I think that they really could have done something like with that like parkour magic system. So hopefully they like keep the idea of the mechanic and like build it into something else.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but the
I only
trail.
played the demo.
Yeah, I know the trailer looked like it could have been promising.
Mhm.
So hopefully they come back with something in the future. Bree,
Okay,
I
let's
know you're a
move
really big fan of Hit.
on.
Oh, sorry, sorry,
Am I
sorry.
a big fan of Hitman? I've
That's
played
what I was about to
them. I'm
say.
not a huge
Yeah,
fan.
huge fan.
I'm just like a fan.
Okay, okay.
Hitman Dev IO Interactive has announced that they are making an online fantasy RPG codenamed Project Fantasy. Unlike Hitman, this upcoming game will have a focus on teamwork and camaraderie, with IOI further confirming that after Project Fantasy releases, it will expand for many years. Quote, we are building a new world, a new IP, an online fantasy RPG, a world and a game built from the core to entertain players and expand for many years to come. It feels familiar, yet at the same time, IOI is going on a journey unlike any we have been on before. This idea that a diverse group of individuals with different skills and strengths can work together and become more than the sum of their parts is what inspires us. It inspires the fantasy world we are building and it inspires how we build it. IOI explained in a blog post they want to recapture the feeling of working together with others on some grand adventure. It furthers city tabletop RPGs, presumably like Dungeons and Dragons, and choose your own adventures like fighting fantasy books as an inspiration for this upcoming still entitled game. The post made by IOI is both an announcement and a recruiting tool. This comes from Zach Zweisen at Kotaku. So I'm really looking forward to this. This sounds amazing. What kind of like really stuck out to me is like the idea of like it working together and becoming more than the sum of their parts is what inspires us. This sounds like very heavily like that sounds like Final Fantasy to me. And I'm sure that that sounds like World of Warcraft as well. Not that I've played that, but that I'm assuming that that has like a lot of similar vibes in terms of like working together for the cause because like that's just kind of like what you do for those kinds of games. So it's sounding like we're gonna get an MMORPG. Which I'm always hesitant about because they either hit really hard, like Final Fantasy, like World of Warcraft, or they completely flop. So I guess we'll see.
There has to be somewhere in the middle.
I would say like Black Desert Online is probably middle.
I've heard that game. Oh wait, also I heard. Okay, side note, tangent thing. I heard on Final is Final Fantasy 14 really free until you hit like level 60? Is this a thing?
That sounds right. I think it's because there's like expansion, like the main
Right.
expansion, like the very first expansion is like free. Like
So
the
like yeah, like you can put a lot of hours in the game without paying money.
yes. And they also give out a lot of free time as well.
I might.
So
Oh God, should I try Final Fantasy 14? Because
I
it's
love
not
Final
turn
Fantasy
based.
14.
It's not turn based, which I love. And
Hmm.
oh my God, we could play together.
We could, and I have like a like high level. So I have like a level 90 is the cap right now. So I have a level 90 healer. Actually, I think I have two now.
I want to do
Maybe only one,
pyromancy and light
and then I
everyone
have
on
an
fire.
almost level 90 tank. So
Ooh,
that would be Black Mage.
Black Mage is
Black Mage
pyro.
would be Black Mage would be the closest. We don't. There's not like a pure pyro.
It's okay.
But yeah, Black Mage would be the closest to like magic. You could also do Red Mage, but that's like a little bit different.
Oh, is there a lot of grinding?
Um, yes, but it's
Eh,
like not super like it they make it really easy. So basically you have these things called like your dailies where you just like if you
yes.
do your dailies, like eventually you'll make it through like to the level cap. Like it's not and like
Oh,
by playing the story you level up a lot as well.
how long
So
do dailies take?
it depends on if you do the main scenario quest or not. If you do MSQ, then that adds like usually an extra 30 minutes. So it would probably take like an hour and a half,
Hmm.
maybe two, depending on like what you're running.
Wow.
So
Okay.
if
Yeah,
you're
I
running
was.
as a DPS, then it's going to take you longer because like everybody wants to play DPS. But if you do dailies with somebody else, so for example, if you ask me like, "Hey Brianna, can we do dailies?" Then I could run as my healer, and then the Q pops instantly because
Oh,
there's not a lot of people playing healers and tanks. So
how long do dailies take?
that's what I just answered you, Dory.
Wait, I just wasn't listening.
Hour and a half ish
Hour and a
to
half.
two
Okay,
hours,
sorry.
depending.
I heard you said popping in. I always have this existential fear with online games, especially MMOs, that like, why should I play it? Because like one day I won't be able to play the game ever again. But it doesn't seem like Final Fantasy IV Square is nowhere near not
No.
supporting
Yeah,
this game.
they have like I think 2 or 3 like major expansions left. Like that they've
Wow,
promised and they may expand beyond that. That's only like what they've initially promised when the game first came out or I guess like when they started doing the expansions.
wow.
So,
I wonder if
Endwalker was really good. Like this last expansion was fantastic. So,
that's what I hear. Awesome. Well, maybe I'll have to check it out. My PC, well, if my PC isn't intact, that is. I
yeah,
don't
I
want to
would
put this on
definitely recommend
PlayStation.
doing it on PC. You can play
Yeah,
it on PlayStation, but the controls are much more complex.
right, right.
So,
Okay. All
I
right.
wanted to
Anyway,
play
back to
Final
Hitman.
Fantasy.
Uh, Project Fantasy. Yeah. See, when you were reading this article, it
You
sounded to
spaced
me
out. You
like
were gone. I'm just kidding.
I was spaced out. It sounded to me like they were just. It sounded like someone's describing Final Fantasy 14 mimic, almost.
Yeah, no, it does sound very much like Final Fantasy 14. A lot of MMOs have like the same concept though, where you're like working together for a greater cause. It was just like kind of like the whole like the diverse group of individuals with different skills and strengths that become like the sum of their parts and inspires us or whatever. Like I don't know, like there's like a certain vibe to like the Final Fantasy story, and that kind of like felt like the Final Fantasy vibe. So I really like this. I really want to play Final Fantasy now. I've had
Dude,
my subscription's still active. I just leave it. So
oh, how much is it? Like 15 a month?
it's like 14, I think. But yeah,
Oof.
yeah. I
All
gotta
right.
go check out my bunny boy. He's so cute.
Sure.
He's so cute.
Sure. I'm sure he is.
He is.
Anyway, in less exciting news, PlayStation and LeBron James show off their new PS5 designs. PlayStation, part of the PlayStation Playmakers program. So, Playmakers is a program to promote the PlayStation brand through cultural influencers like NBA basketball superstar LeBron James, the country musician Jimmy Allen, and comedian King Bosch, amongst others, have joined. And like people who don't know, King Bosch was a major presence on Vine like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. So
Or I think it's wait, BACH. Is it Bach or Bosch?
well, Bach is how you'd pronounce like like the a musician, but
Right.
I don't know about like
Actually, it
him.
might be King Bach. This is embarrassing. How to pronounce
This is embarrassing.
King Bach? Nope. I think it is King Bach, not King Bosch. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, King Bach. Or back. Oh my god. How do you pronounce it? I think the
Bach?
point is there's a K sound. I remember he was on Vine years ago. So PlayStation is getting together some of these culture influencers or basically influencers, and to promote the brand. I don't think it's terribly exciting. Um, LeBron also designed a special edition DualSense controller and PS5 console cover plates with the mantra handwritten on them: "Nothing is given, everything is earned." Along with other hand drawn symbols and messages like "Chosen ones, build, uplift, empower," and "I promise." As a basketball fan, I know "I promise" was an initiative LeBron had to in his hometown of Akron, Ohio. He made what he called the "I Promise" school, where he funded a school with great amenities and a really well built up school in a very poor neighborhood to help the youth around there get the best education who could attend the school. And so he released these PS5 plates and controller designs. I have the picture in the show notes, Bree, of what they look like. I think the
Yeah, cool.
controller looks all right. The console itself looks okay. They're not, I don't know. The designs aren't for me. I understand the initiative and it's a good message, but I don't think
Mhm.
they're terribly uh, attractive designs. But
Yeah, they're just meh.
yeah, so this exists. What I really want is Keanu Reeves to come and say PS5 is breathtaking. That's
I mean, who
something I want
doesn't
to
want
happen.
Keanu Reeves in the room? You know what I mean?
Who doesn't want Keanu Reeves in the room?
Hmm.
His ex-wife. Does he have an ex-wife?
I don't think he was ever married.
Who doesn't want Keanu Reeves in the room? Russian gangsters.
They probably would enjoy it if he was in the room. They'd
Would
be
or
like,
wouldn't?
John Wick?
No, Bree. That's who he kills in the first movie.
Oh, I think they
Have
would
you
still
seen
be
John
okay
Wick?
with it. No, I've not.
Oh, please watch it.
The list of stuff I have to watch is just getting longer.
Actually, I don't know. Do you like action films?
I don't know. Probably not.
What? You've seen action movies before?
Sure. Like what?
I don't know. You must have.
Okay,
Do you
I'm
like
sure.
combat scenes in Lord of the Rings?
I like Lord of the Rings, yeah.
No, do you like the combat scenes in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, but they're fantasy based, so it's like sword based.
So is John Wick.
No, it's
No, it isn't.
not.
No, it isn't.
It's
No. Do
guns.
you like Mission Impossible?
I've never seen it.
Okay. Do you
No,
like
keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see if
do
you're
you like
never.
Taken with Liam Neeson?
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay. You like any superhero films with action scenes?
I don't like superheroes.
Oh my god. Well, you like it. You,
I like My Hero Academia.
that is not an action movie.
Yeah, you're right. It's not.
Okay. All right. All right. Maybe you shouldn't watch John Wick then. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Any further thoughts
I
about the
didn't like
playmakers?
Matrix. If
Oh,
that
you didn't
helps.
like Matrix. Okay, so you probably don't like action movies.
Well, it's just stupid. Like, there's just like so much stuff in the movie that I was like, is this a comedy or is what is happening?
John Wick
Like the
is.
like the throat punch thing, like where he like flicks his hand out. Like I was like, I couldn't stop laughing.
You've seen Austin
So
Powers.
no,
Judo chop.
that's how it felt in Matrix. Anyways, I like the concept of the Matrix is really cool, but I think I just like watched it like way too late in the game, and it was so overhyped that I was like, what is
What game?
happening?
What game, Bree?
The
Life?
game
The
of
game of life?
life. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go ahead and move on. So Ubisoft is going all in on Assassin's Creeds with 4 more games already planned on top of all of the other ones that they.
Yep. Dude, the franchise keeps selling. Why not?
Okay, Ubisoft officially announced the future of Assassin's Creed in September 2022, revealing a total of 4 games in development: Mirage, Codename Red, Codename Hex, and Codename Jade. Ubisoft officially announced its Assassin's Creed multiplayer offering, Project Invictus, 1 month later. In total, 6 Ubisoft games are already well into the development, with the yet to be announced Project Nexus, a VR title, expected to be officially revealed at E3 later this year. Insider gaming sources have revealed that 3 more fully fledged titles are also in the conceptual and prototype phase, with the addition of Nexus 2 already being discussed. Codename Nebula, Raid, and Echoes, Each of the pitched Assassin's Creed title will be developed by different studios and will have vastly different playstyles from its predecessor. They are going all in with AC and some other major franchises, one source says. So we have Ubisoft Sophia, known for co-developing Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation and Rogue, has pitched Project Nebula, an Assassin's Creed title that will have 3 different settings: India, Aztec Empire, and Mediterranean. Ubisoft Chengdu has pitched Project Raid, a free-to-play 4-player co-op title that will be PvE. It's believed that the title's characters will all be from the Assassin's Creed universe. And then we have Ubisoft Annecy, known for developing the multiplayer portion of games like Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell, as well as co-developing The Division 2 with Massive Entertainment. They've pitched Project Echoes, which has been described as a multiplayer title that will use Ubisoft's scalar technology. Sources suggest that the series will be going back to its annual release cycle, with major entries being significantly different from the last. The first Assassin's Creed Mirage is scheduled to release around August of this year, followed by Nexus soon after in 2023. Although tentative release dates, sources revealed that Codename Red is scheduled for 2024, Invictus for 2025, and Hex for 2026. Of course, internal release dates are uncertain, especially given Ubisoft's past of delaying titles, but those are the dates currently planned. It's unclear on when the 3 prototypes will release, but given the 5 to 6 year minimum development time for most AAA titles now, we shouldn't expect to see these anytime soon. Codename Red is reportedly already in good shape, sources told Insider Gaming, with a spin-off on the series set to have 2 playable characters, and the game will have a strong focus on stealth. So much Assassin's Creed, and this is from Tom Henderson at Insider Gaming. Endless Assassin's Creed.
I know you're really excited for it.
I'm actually kind of excited for Hex. I like witches; they're cool.
Witches are cool, except for the Witch of Hemwick. What a stupid boss.
Wait a minute. I don't know what that is.
Bloodborne, Bree?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
The little witch with the person who cut your neck with a spoon?
With a spoon. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah, sorry, my bad. I don't know a lot of the boss names, to be honest.
Oh my god. How do you not know this?
How do I not know this? Because I don't pay
Yes, this is cool. I like it more Assassin's Creed, even though I don't play them. I'm a fan of Ubisoft. Is it Ubi or
I like
Ubi?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I say Ubi. Do you like Assassin's Creed?
I love Assassin's Creed, except for I dropped out a long time ago. So I didn't like I really hate American history. So when they went to American history, I was like,
oh
I'm
my
out.
god. All right. Well, they haven't done that in 10 years.
Yeah,
Bree.
I know. That's when I dropped out. That's what I'm telling you.
Come back. We have
Come back to the
food.
dark side. We have cookies.
Yeah.
I have cookies downstairs. I just remembered. I gotta go get those. Anyways.
Yep. Yeah, you do. I know.
Yep. I'm very much looking forward to these. I think that depending on how they do it, the one that's set, I think, in Japan, sounds like it should be pretty good. Hex is definitely going to be, or at least sounds really cool. I'm kind of curious, like, which side are you, like, fighting the witches, or are you like a witch that's also an assassin? Because that would be kind of cool. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Which I put on the document specifically for Sam, but oh well.
Oh, sorry, Sam. Oh, I need to play this game too. I want to play Sifu at some point. So Sifu Arena's expansion will be released March 28th and is free for all platforms. From Tom Ivan of VGC, quote, with 90 locations and 45 merciless challenges spread over 5 game modes, the Arena's expansion is packing up to 10 extra hours of gameplay into the already demanding title. Masters of Kung Fu will be pushed to their limits as waves of enemies crash upon them in survival mode, or pushed to perfection in the performance mode. With Time Attack, players can also battle against the clock on a path filled with enemies. Sifu's looking for a twist on the game's impactful combat. I guess Sifu's, plural, looking for a twist in the game's impactful combat can try the new capture mode, where players must take and hold a marked area, which is basically basically domination, it would seem. Yeah, taking and hold a marked area, right?
Yeah.
Or is it capture the flag? No, it's. I think this is more domination. If you have to hold an area, a marked
But
area,
isn't it King of the Hill?
or is King of the Hill? Oh,
Isn't that
maybe you're right.
I'm pretty sure it's King of the Hill
Bree,
that
I
you're
think you're
trying to
right. Guys, I don't play much multiplayer stuff. Or manhunt mode, where specific targets surrounded by protectors must be taken down. From Tom Even, like I said, no, it's Tom Ivan. And yeah,
Also that quote is not the articles from Tom Ivan, the quote is just from,
yeah, I
like,
figured
the
the quote is from the
expansion.
official Sifu communications.
Mhm.
Is they say the pricing on this? Oh, free for all platforms. Oh my god, I can't read. That's cool.
I mean, you
So
can read, I just don't think there's a lot of comprehension going on.
yeah, you're right. It's early. It's not that early. It's like 10 a.m.
Dude, it's so early, it's 10:15 right now,
It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I think I want to play Sifu at some point. The Switch port of Sifu, and that looks crunchy. Let me say that.
I would never play. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff I just would not play on Switch. Switch is a very specific experience for me, and Sifu is not a Switch experience.
Okay, jeez.
You were sassy this morning.
All right. No, I
I can't
understand.
tell if you woke up on the right or wrong side of the bed.
Or the left side of the bed. Am I right? Am I left?
I sleep on the right side of the bed because Luna sleeps on the
I
left.
usually sleep on the right side of the bed because it's away from the windows. If
Mm.
I sleep towards the left, there's light I can get through my windows.
Yeah, so I sleep on the right side of the bed because Luna's bed is on the left side. And if I'd switch her to the right side, then I'd have to like crawl around her to get off the bed, which I'm not going to do. So
Mm. All right, I
really
know
put a
you're
lot
really a
of
big
thought into
Capcom
this.
fan.
I'm a
Yeah.
huge Capcom fan.
Okay.
Capcom Spotlight Showcase set for March 9th. So basically it just says tune in. This is from the tweet. Tune in to the Capcom Spotlight on March 9th for news on Resident Evil 4, Exo Prime. I can't believe
What?
that game is still coming out.
I never
Monster
heard of
Hunter Rise.
Exoprimal.
Oh my god, it's a nightmare. Monster Hunter Rise, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, and Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. The pre-show starts at
Whoa.
2:10 p.m. Pacific, and the main show starts at 2:30 p.m. Pacific. Again, that's on the 9th of March, so Thursday.
Wait, is that Wednesday?
Thursday.
No, it's Thursday. Man, I work from home Wednesdays. Darn.
So you work from home on Hump Day?
Yeah, or like I can pick which day of the week, but next week I'm doing Wednesday.
Mm.
I
Why'd you
just because
decide
it
Wednesday?
breaks up the week.
Why
Because
not
either
Friday?
yeah, that's the thing. It's either Monday when for me it's either extend the weekend or break up the week right in the middle. So
I
I'm
think
gonna
you should
try
do like
this.
Tuesdays or Thursdays just to mess with it.
I could do that too. I'm trying it. All right, stop yelling. I did Thursday last week and it was fine. I'm excited for. Oh wait, Street Fighter 4 is not in this. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Street Fighter 6 isn't in this. That's a shame.
Yep.
I'm so excited for Street Fighter 6, dude.
You should definitely after the show look up Exoprimal. It's something special.
Elaborate.
Real special. I it's if it's the one that I think it is, which maybe it's not. Hold on. Let me Oh no, okay. So it's yep, it's the one with like like little dinosaurs that look like toys. There's just like hordes of like hundreds and thousands of dinosaurs. I'm sorry if
It
anybody's
sounds
excited
awesome.
about that. It looks
It's like
so
Earth.
dumb.
It's like Earth Defense Force, but with dinosaurs. Do you know? Have you
I
ever heard of
I don't know.
EDF?
It looked like a tornado of little tiny dinosaur
Oh,
toys,
okay.
but they were
So
supposed to be scary dinosaurs.
so EDF is a game where
Mhm.
you take down hordes and hordes of giant insects trying to like
Mhm.
attack the city, and you
Mhm.
just do it with all means. Like it's a wacky and fun game that you can play with friends too.
Do you ever play that
EDF.
game? This is like totally random. Do you ever play that game that was like it was like where you had to play as like a spider and you were like trying to fight snakes or something like that? It was a game on the
No,
Wii.
on the Wii.
Yeah. Hold on. Spider Deadly Creatures. I don't know how I
Deadly.
played this game. I genuinely, like, when I tell you I am, like, deathly afraid of spiders, like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm deathly afraid of spiders. And you play as the player can control a young male scorpion and an adult female tarantula and engage in brutal battles against other arachnids, insects, rats, and reptiles. And you switch between, like, the two kinds of characters. I have no idea how I played this game. Like, I, like, genuinely I'm scared of all of those things besides, like, rats. So, yeah, totally random. That's what that reminded me of.
No kidding.
Yeah, you should play that game. I had a good time.
All right, maybe I will.
Just an old
Maybe I
Wii
will.
game. Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
wonder
play
if
it.
you could
Maybe
play
I'll.
it on a is it only on the Wii? Oh, it's
I can.
only on the
I
Wii.
could.
You should emulate it.
Yeah, I was about to say I could emulate on Dolphin.
Do it. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways,
Do it.
shout
I'm
out to
doing it.
Deadly Creatures. Okay, so we are going to be skipping Last of Us review, and we're going to be doing it next week. Hopefully, when Sam is back, we'll do 7 and 8. Also, somebody didn't watch it. I don't want to name any names here.
No, even
Uh,
if I did watch, didn't. Even if I didn't watch it, which I haven't, and Sam was here, I would have. If Sam was here, I would want you guys to talk about it today because I'm like,
yeah,
I
I'm
know
not going to talk
Seven
to myself
is
about it.
all
So.
about left basically televising the Left Behind DLC. So
Yeah, it was good.
I'm not terribly concerned that there's changes in the show, drastic changes in the show from what happened in the game that'd be missing with Left Behind because I don't think there would
Mhm.
be.
Mhm.
But I guess we'll save that for next week.
Yeah.
And yeah. So going on to Limitless, which is something we haven't done in a little
We
bit
haven't done Limitless in so long. I've
because we've
just
been
been
reviewing the
adding
Last
to
of Us
the
show.
list.
Yeah. Oh crap! Wait, this is Last of Us episode 7. Aren't there only 9 episodes in Last of Us season 1?
Yep.
Episode 9 is going to be tough to watch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, I know. I know.
Okay, which one are we picking?
I know what we're going to pick.
Okay, then pick. What is happening?
I know I'm going to pick.
He doesn't know. That he's lying to me right now. He's lying to my face. He doesn't know because there's too many options for him right now. There's 6 options here, and I think that that's like too many.
And we haven't done any of these.
No.
I want to do the FromSoft one because I'm in an Elden Ring roll along mood.
Okay. So
Even
it
though roll
says,
along
do
isn't
you
from them.
think From Software is going to do a Dark Souls type game or Sekiro type game next, or maybe Elden Ring 2? We're
Sekiro
talking
2
about mainline.
or Sekiro 2, I should say.
Sekiro 2.
Shadows die 4 times instead of twice. They're going to keep going in multiples of 2.
What if they do a Demon Souls next?
They did Demon Souls. All right, what?
No, they remade it.
No. They're doing a
No,
Souls
no.
game next. If they're doing a Souls game next, they're not going to do a Demon Souls.
Well, I feel like they said that they're not doing Dark Souls anymore.
I know, but
I think they said Dark Souls 3 is the last one.
right.
So
Last
here's
Souls title, so I don't think they would go with the Demon Souls 2 because it's a Souls title. Demon Souls 1 is a
So
Souls title.
yeah. So do you think that they're like completely done with that type of game where it's like more linear and they're just going to do stuff like Elden Ring now where it's like giant and so we're not going to see them again forever?
I don't know. Maybe they would go into Armored Core more heavily. I think we'll still see FromSoft style games
Oh
like an
yeah,
Elden
there's no
Ring.
way that they're going to like stop. It's
Right. I
just a
just
question
don't.
of where they're going.
I don't think they'll. I don't know if they can handle doing another Elden Ring with that kind of development cycle.
Well, so then do they just because here's the other question is because this is like a new type of game, do they just do another expansion? So they do like one major expansion, they already have a second expansion in the pipeline. They release another one in a year or 2 and they
Oh,
just expand on Elden Ring.
Bree, this is starting to sound like a live service game.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
No, Bloodborne 2. Bloodborne
Yeah,
2.
no, that's really like if I were to answer like what I want next, I want Bloodborne style game, but like I want like Elden Ring Bloodborne have a baby.
I
And
want
that's what
Bloodborne
we
at 60
get.
frames per second on PS5. I'm not going to stop saying it.
It looks so good on PS5. I don't know why you're crying about it.
Because it's not 60 frames.
Who cares?
Me and a
Uh,
lot of vocal minority.
a lot of vocal minority.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
What a good game. I should play Bloodborne 2. Sorry, TOO. Bloodborne 2, like in addition to
Oh yeah,
Elden Ring Bloodborne.
I've never made it through the DLC on Bloodborne.
Please play it. My favorite boss in the whole game, Lady Maria, is in the DLC.
Okay. I can't remember where I am. I know actually that's not true. There's like this like weird like you go up and then you go like up these stairs and then you go down and then there's like weird area with like the all the weird mosquito things and there's like a cave and like I'm like down there. I
Oh,
don't
have you
know.
gone in the cave yet?
Yeah, I have, but like there wasn't anything in there. Like there was like an enemy in there and I killed them and that was it.
There should have been a weapon, if I recall correctly.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I picked up a weapon, but like I have like my set weapon this far in the
You haven't
game.
fought any bosses in the DLC yet, have you?
I don't think so. If I have, I've only fought one. Actually, I think I have fought one. I fought the very first one.
What did they look like?
Let me look it up. Hold on.
No, then you'll spoil yourself.
I've watched people play this game.
Okay.
Bloodborne
Was it Ludwig?
DLC bosses. That
Because
sounds right.
Ludwig's the first boss in the
Ludwig.
DLC.
Yeah, that sounds. Yep, that looks right. Hold on. Ludwig.
That is an
The
extremely difficult
accursed
fight, by the way. Oh man.
images. Oh, maybe I haven't oh, no, I remember that face. I'm pretty sure I've fought him either in my first playthrough or I just fought him in this last playthrough. Anyways, yeah. My problem with Dark Souls games is that, like, I really like everything that people like about Dark Souls games, I like the opposite. So I really like the grindy nature of the game, like, where you're getting from one boss to the next. I like exploring, I like knowing where all the enemies are, like, I like
People
those
like
paths
exploring.
and stuff. Like, I like all of those things, but I don't like the bosses. I
What? You
don't
don't like
I
Souls
don't
bosses?
I don't hate the bosses, but I just get, like, really angry. So
I
yeah.
appreciate them as like these huge demonstrations of power that I have to navigate. Like when I get a lot of the time when I get beaten by a boss, I'm like, this is such a it feels like a privilege to be able to fight something this grand in scale. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna keep trying to get it. Sometimes my
Yeah.
emotions get the better of me, and I'm like, screw this, break the controller,
Yeah.
etc. But
I've never broken a controller before, but
I think I have, but it wasn't intentional. Like I
mm.
didn't throw a controller, I should say.
Oh, okay. Did you snap it in half? You're just like, "Oops."
Oh yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
DualSense is tough to snap in half if you wanted to,
I've
dude.
never tried. I would never. I would literally never. Have
Yeah,
you ever tried breaking a DS?
that's easy.
I know, but have you tried it?
No,
Oh, I haven't either.
I tried breaking a laptop,
No.
just snapping it in two.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, we're not chaotic enough to do that. So yeah, I'm hoping Bloodborne 2, but I doubt it. So I guess we'll see. I'm guessing we're going to get something similar to Elden Ring next or Sekiro.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay.
Anything else?
Uh, no, if you wanted to pick something, but I think I'm good.
Okay. I want to save these because it takes me forever to come up with them.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
okay.
Well, I guess we'll start the outro. Thank you all so much for listening, and you can find us on youtube.com/Save the Game Media. Like I said in the intro, and check out our Discord if you want to hang out. All links are in the description. And where can people find you, Bree?
You can find me at Fabulist Brianna, FabulistBreanna.
Awesome.
Where can people find you, Taylor?
Discord.
Nowhere.
Discord. Discord, or on Hive and Mastodon at Henry Cavill Fan 445.
You could have gone so many numbers. That was not it. You could have done
Come on,
420. You could have done
those are the first three
69. You
digits of
could
my
have
social security
been.
number. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. What are the middle digits? Just I'm just kidding.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, that's a lot of middle digits.
Oh, you said middle. I think there's only 2 middle digits. No,
There
just
are
read them
only
right.
2.
It's 3, 2, 3. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
3 digits dash 2 digits dash 3 digits.
Uh-huh.
No, 4 digits.
Yeah,
Oi,
it's 4 at the end.
oi.
Yeah.
Oi, that
Not me
hurts.
like saying my number in my head to make sure. Yeah.
Thank God we're not live, because if we somehow did, there were listeners, you wouldn't hear that because we would edit that out.
Mm-hmm. I had to edit a podcast yesterday. It was great.
Oi. Okay. Oh yeah, and check out Bree's book Bonanza.
Yeah,
An
please
anime
do. We just talked
anime
about
show.
Junji Ito, Uzumaki. So that was cool.
I know that.
You should.
Is that
It
a
is good.
manga?
Yeah, it is.
I'm so
It
smart.
is. It's a horror manga. It was
So it's
insane.
horror manga. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Really
Cool.
weird, like body horror.
Oh
So
God.
yeah, check it out.
Great. Well, with all that said,
Okay.
until next time, guys.
Goodbye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.